Hey everyone, Nate here with MisBeeHayVin. My posts have been rotting out, so today I'm going to show you how to put oil in them to preserve them. I'm sure over the years we've all experienced this problem with posts rotting off in the ground. This is due to ground contact, and the bacteria and constant moisture causes them to decompose, plus organisms like small worms get in there and start to chew it up. So a trick is to put a hole in your posts at an angle, and then you, about once a year, fill it with oil. The oil spreads through the pores of the wood, preventing the rot and preserving the wood, and you just got to remember to keep changing your oil each spring or fall. All right, we're going to be using a 15/16 inch drill bit. We want the oil to be down at the ground contact or just above ground contact. So looks like we're going to want to drill right about here. And we're going to drill at about a 45-degree angle to try and reach the center of the post. I'm going to extend the bit a little bit to try and get every inch of depth. All right, that is as far as I can drill, and I know that I actually got to the correct depth because when I finally got in there, I'm pulling very wet wood, whereas the outer wood doesn't clump. It was fairly dry. So I've reached the soft, damp core that's making contact with the ground. Now there's a couple ways to do the next step. In my case, I need to be able to seal it off. Sometimes you can make or buy wood plugs. In my case, I'm going to use a square plug, and I'm simply going to chisel out this hole to accept a wood plug that I will then shape the rest of the way. Not necessarily the only way, just the way I've chosen. Okay, that's about as snug as I'm going to make that block. So now, I'll chase the hole one more time. All right, next step, fill it with oil. Okay, so now we're going to fill it up, and I'm using my goldenrod oil can. It's still made in the US of A. I'm just using 10W30 motor oil. I'm filling it to about an inch down off the lip, and then taking the wooden plug and putting it in. Now, there are a couple of options. The wooden plug, you can paint it, preserve it, not a bad idea. I'll probably be following it up with some Thompson's water seal or linseed oil at least. Also, this one's made out of pine. It'd be best if I could make it out of cedar like the post, but that's an improvement for maybe next year. You can also use a Japanese saw and cut it off flush with the post. That will help it last longer, and you might want to consider though putting a small hole in it, or next year you will have to put a hole in it with a screw to be able to fish it up out of the hole. But that's pretty much it, folks. Put some oil in your posts and it makes them last a lot longer. Now, I've never done a post of this size, normally 4x4s, so it may prove that I have to drill a couple of other vectors around it to fully permeate the post. But we'll see how this goes. Thanks for watching and have a great day.